Alright, today we're going to take a look at another little, well, it could be an assassin's knife, but it's just a small-ish EDC knife. And this video is brought to you by the accountant, because we're all accountable, the PBR and the Land O'Lakes brand. The Land O'Lakes Princess will never be seen in a grocery store again. She was the cover girl for this brand for almost 100 years, but all of a sudden she became too stereotypically racist. And yeah, it's true, she is definitely racist. And I even hear tell of there's a movement to change the name of the state of Indiana to Wheatland. And the Indianapolis 500, they want to change to the Left Turn 500. So anyway, let's take a look at this knife I got sent by my friend Wang Chung, somewhere in China. And you can see right there where it's made. And it's called a carry outdoor knife, camping knife. That's the only label that is on this thing. So this comes in a nice little leather pouch. It's actually what they're calling a pen knife. It's got no name. It's an EDC knife. It's a small flipper, and it's got a leather sheath. And I'm pretty sure that it's genuine Chinese water buffalo. It's so soft. You can see it's got the hang loop. It's pretty nice. So here's the knife. And as you can see, it's got BlackWood handles. That's where I gave the name to it. It's the BlackWood Pen Knife. And this thing has a ball bearing pivot, and it's a flipper. You can see the flipper right there. Flips out really nice, fast. It's got a good lockup, and there's a flow-through design. Does not have a pocket clip or a lanyard hole anywhere. And the only markings I can find on this blade are right there. You can see it says M176. It's the only marking I can find on the blade, but I really like the way this thing opens up. There's no assist. It's all ball bearing flipper. Really comes out nice with that Tanto point. Looks like it's hollow ground. And let's see. The overall length of this little beauty is right at looks like about 8 1/4 inches, and the blade is about 3 3/4 inches, and the weight of this thing is just 2.06 ounces. So it's definitely a lightweight. I really like the way this thing folds up, and it won't shake. There's a detent in there and it won't shake loose, but it comes out fast with the flipper. And the steel on this is 420J2. I have no idea what that is. It's some kind of Chinese steel. And there are no traction notches on this thing anywhere. Oh, and one thing I had to do to this before I started playing around with too much, I had to Dremel these edges down right here on the liners. They're really, really sharp. So I Dremeled down from here to right about there. So let's do a cut test on this little beauty. Oh, and one thing I do before I use a knife is run it through this little Lansky sharpener. You can see it's got the ceramic over here, and it's got two ceramic pieces right in here. I just run it through a couple of times. That is a steel notches. I don't use that very much. And it's got that round thing for using too. So that is the Lansky. It's really nice. Let's do a cut test. And today we're going to use the stereotypically racist Twinkie the Kid banana Twinkie box. So it came really, really sharp from some Chinese factory. I'm happy with that. Let's see if we can do a drop test. Oh, and one other thing. This thing is just about the same size as a cold steel tie light, at least in length, but not in weight. The tie light is probably 3.5 ounces, but it's about the same size, just a little bit thinner. Similar as far as assassin's knives go. So let's see if we can do a drop test into this soft pine 2x4. So yeah, it sticks easy. It's got a nice sharp point. I would consider carrying this maybe in a jacket pocket. Or maybe stuffed away somewhere with this little pouch, which is pretty nice. Fits nice, comes out easy. And that little assassin's BlackWood knife definitely deserves a little cowbell. Knuckle bump.